I got that gum that everybody's been talking about, the Neuro gum. What gum got vitamins in it, right? Like, I need something to help me with my clarity and staying focused. Like, I lose words often, and it's frustrating. Like, in the middle of talking, my words will be gone.
I'm taking my freedom, pulling it off the shelf, putting it on my chain, wearing it round my neck. I'm taking my freedom, putting it in my car, wherever I choose to go, it won't take me far. I'm living my life like it's golden. 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 Living my life like it's
Does it come with sides? Huh? Does it come?
They cover my butt the way I would like it to.
It never does.
Really?
Do you think it ever covers your butt?
Probably the longer, yeah. How long is it?
No, I'm talking about that one.
Oh no, this one does.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It never does.
Oh, but I need to put my pants in, but I can't get.
What did you order?
Oh my god, that's the biggest one I've ever seen, right?
Hey y'all, welcome back to another vlog. It's your favorite girl, Tyler Nicole Taylor, TNT. If you love me, if you're new, please go ahead, feel free to like this video and subscribe. Also, drop down in the comments, like, why y'all scared to talk to me? Like, tell me something good. We just got home. Just got back in the house. Today was Teal Hayu's retirement brunch with the family. So we was in Eastville. That was my first time going to Eastville. That's like an hour away. So been in the car for an hour. That's why I'm like low energy. I'm low-key kind of like, I could take a nap. And it's probably because I had a drink at brunch, so I don't think that helped. What we're gonna do to counteract that, we're gonna have some bubbles. That'll do it. Today I need to edit because I filmed a dedicated video for these nails, so I need to edit that nail video so that it can go up on Monday. So you'll see that before you see this. If you are interested, I'll leave it at the end of this video. And then I also need to do like some final romance shots. I went to the bathroom when I was at the restaurant and washed my hands. So they're kind of dry. So I need to like oil them up and all of that. And I want to go outside and get in front of like one of the little bushes or something that's in my, next to my garage. I was gonna say in the alley, but that sounds so sketch. It's not really an alley. It's like a driving path or whatever behind my house where my garage is. And there's like little hedges in between everybody's garage. and I would like to take some photos and some video for like the final romance shots for this Monday video. I am a little scared that the footage is going to be less than, like, I don't think I'm gonna like the quality of it, but we move. We're gonna push through. Next time I do a nail video, I think I'm going to use one of my actual cameras. Like, I actually have so many cameras, but filming with my phone is so much more convenient because the footage can easily get transferred to my iPad without me having to do too much. With my cameras, it was a little more difficult, but I think I might have some solutions at this point that I didn't have before. But that's also another reason why I don't. And also with the camera, like all the clips, they're so like big and they take up a lot of space. So that's another concern, is that I will run out of space really quickly. But for my next dedicated video, especially if it's a nail video, I think we need to switch over to like a real deal camera. As a matter of fact, this is a camera right here. Let me take it off. This is a camera. This is my Mevo. I used to film with this exclusively. But I don't do that as much anymore. However, again, like I said, I might have to go back to it, especially for doing just like dedicated videos. That just might be the best option, if we're being honest. I also have I'll show you my other camera. I got this old Canon. This is from way, way back in the day, honey. This is the EOS Rebel T5. This is from back in the day, like when I first started recording. I used to record, and I used to do exclusively like sit down videos and talking head videos. That's all I used to do. I did not vlog back then. So I would use this camera, which great quality. Obviously they have better quality stuff now, but back then, what was that, like almost 10 years ago? Yes, I've been on YouTube that long, and I just haven't been consistent until like now. So that's why my following is not that impressive. But anyways, so yeah, I got a lens right here, a lens right here. Like, yeah. So if I want the quality to really match what I'm trying to do, I'm gonna have to spice it up. But for vlogs, I will still use my phone for the time being, just because it's so convenient and the quality is pretty good. Like, I ain't mad at it. But anyway, girl, you see these little hairs? That's kind of blowing me because I don't know if it's breakage, which it probably is. But the way it's just standing up irritates me. Lay down. Go to bed. When I very, very first started vlogging though, I did use a different like external camera. Like, I didn't use my phone, and it was this cheap camera. I can't even remember where I got it, but it was so cheap, and the footage, the quality of the footage was a little questionable. But I felt like, girl, it's a vlog. It's not supposed to be like high def, high quality. Because again, that was back in, before I was married. So it was probably like 2017. Yeah, I think it was like 2017. Almost 10 years ago. That was fast. What? I was supposed to have a new camera this year. I was supposed to have a new camera. We were going to have better quality. And Amazon played in my face. If you don't know about that story, it was a few vlogs ago. I told y'all a story about how a vendor on Amazon stole my money, basically, because I ordered the DJI Osmo 3, and every single time, like ever since then, I've seen so many videos of people with it in the video, with it in the title, or they're just unnecessarily mentioning it, and it has not stopped. That happened in January, okay, when I had to fight Amazon for that. It is March, and I still to this day turn on my TV and go to YouTube, and I still just see people flaunting their cameras in my face, and I'm just so irritated. I never received my camera, and I had to go to my bank, or go through my bank, to get my money back. I'm tired of hunching over. I'm about to change. You know, I just got these. I already told y'all about these jeans now. Okay? This is a little something slight. Nothing too crazy. And I'm wearing my Ivy Park sneakers. I don't know what these ones were called, but I think this is like from the second Ivy Park Adidas drop. I can't remember. Anyway, that's the shoes I have on. And then I just wore this, paired it with this Michael Kors pink purse that I got for I think I got this as a present. I think my mom got me that back when I used to live at the National Harbor, which again, over 10 years ago. This is crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of these jeans and probably this shirt, because it's, even though it's like kind of airy and thin and nice, I don't know, it's kind of getting on my nerves. I just got me on a around the house t-shirt and some shorts. I'm actually kind of hot. It's that time of season where like it's hot in your car, or it might be a little warm in your house in certain areas, but when you step outside, it ain't that hot. Yeah, I guess they call that spring. I'm just gonna go ahead and put some lotion on these hands so we can get these videos and photos taken care of. I have to tell y'all a secret. So last night when I put this thumbnail on, I knew it wasn't gonna stay, because here's a tip. If it looks like there are air bubbles, or if it looks like the nail didn't press down far, like long enough to adhere to your nail, but the other parts of your nail is attached, you can forget about it. It's coming off. Okay? All it takes is for you to take one shower. And that's what happened. After I took my shower, did my skincare, came downstairs. Oh, I put my lotion on, came downstairs to do my hair and makeup for today. And as soon as I went to tie my hair scarf so I could like kind of slick my stuff down, that thumbnail popped right off. I was like, I knew that was gonna happen. So I did have to put this back on and do do the design and everything all before it was time to go. Luckily, I did wake up early enough, because I was about to just say, I don't need that much time, but I gave myself plenty of time to redo my nail. And that's the great thing about being able to DIY some of these beauty treatments, because girl, imagine if I didn't know how to do that. Imagine if I didn't have the stuff. I would be so upset that I'm walking around with no thumbnail. I'm taking my watch off because I don't feel like I need it. I'm gonna see if I got some bracelets or something, but I don't know the last time I wore bracelets. I'm using this lotion, which is called, my mom makes this lotion, she calls it crack cream, and all I can say is my friends that have eczema or severely dry skin, or my friends that just like to stay moisturized, oh my gosh, they love it. It has a beautiful sheen to it, honey. But see, ooh, yeah. If your hands look dry, or any part of your skin on your body look dry and cracked out, baby, this crack cream, it will get you together. But she doesn't sell it, so you gotta know me to get some out now. So I guess y'all better subscribe. I guess you better subscribe, honey. My hands are so dry and jacked up. Like my skin around my cuticles peeling. It's just ugh. Child, is a hot mess. I need to be putting this on every day. If I put this on every day for a week, that'll cure that thing right on up. I also love putting it on my tattoo because people with tattoos, do you be feeling like your tattoos be getting ashy sometimes? Because mine do. Mine, especially this one, be looking real ashy sometimes. And I think it's just because I forget that it's there and I don't see it that often. So when my skin is dry and then I see it, I'm like, ooh, it look ashy. All right. I'm gonna put my rings back on, find some bangles or something, and then we go head outside. Okay, we're done. I did the best I can. I have to practice, okay? But I just did it in front of this little bush right here. Try not to, there we go. In front of this little bush. Like, it's a bunch of them in between each garage, so yeah. I brought the glasses and everything as an accessory to hold it. That looked dumb. I tried though, I really did. I actually need to wash the dishes. After I wash the dishes, then I'm gonna reward myself with a glass of bubbles. And then I'm at it. So that's what's happening for today. Girl. Y'all see my junky ass garage? It's pretty bad. Let's do this because I actually want to start popping bottles while the sun is still up. Like I do a little slight day drinking, you know, a little slight something. Oh, I forgot to show y'all. This is the one bangle I could find, child. The one. I got this from my mom. She got it when she was in Greece. So this was my souvenir. That's how my brother used to say it. Hopefully that don't look dumb too because that's all I had. And you couldn't actually see my tattoos in the video. I mean, in the video or in the pictures. So that's okay. I really wouldn't have pressed to try to get them in there. It looks like the unit across from me. They have a better view, by the way. It looks like the landlord is here cleaning out the unit because it definitely is giving the people move, and I did not know that. So I'm gonna see if I can find that unit on the internet because I want to know what it looks like in there. Fingers crossed. I can't be the only one that does that. Especially if you're somebody who rents like we rent. Like we rent from a like actual person who owns this property. However, there is a property management attached to it, but like, yeah, it's not like this is like an apartment complex where there's a leasing office and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I guess it's like still kind of considered private, which means I'm in a neighborhood with people who rent from landlords or they actually own the property that they're in. So with that being said, that's how I found out what it looks like what other layouts are in my neighborhood because the only layout I know is this one. So I want to see what else is given because that unit across the street that I was talking about, it actually has a private balcony. We ain't got no balcony. So I feel like it looked a little bit different inside. And they also have a tandem. They have a tandem garage. So every other garage, like they all are 2-car garages technically, but every other garage is a tandem garage. So it looks like it's a 1-car because it got the smaller garage door, but it's just because it goes straight back. Which again, that makes the layout different, and I just need to know what it looks like. Anyway, you know when you get your nails done, you gotta talk with your hands. Come on. Okay, now I'm just procrastinating. Oh, that's clean. Oh. The couch is worn out, honey. Hold on. Okay, that's better. I done slept on the couch like so many times this week for some reason. So I got my stuff. So once I'm done with that, I can chill, edit, watch some TV. I'm gonna cozy up on the couch, honey. This week was all about being cozy. It really was, because I recorded nothing. So no vlog went out on Friday. And I don't know, it was just kind of a rough week. Like, stuff just wasn't, it just wasn't. I had to let my friends know that I can't go on this girls trip that we've been talking about going on. And it ain't even nothing like insane, but the issue is right now, the way my credit cards are all depleted. Okay? My stuff is bad off right now. So it's just like, girl, I could barely even afford the Uber to get me to and from the airport. And the Ubers here to and from the airport is going to be the lowest. I think the lowest that I've ever gone to the airport might have been like $55. But it's usually anywhere between $65 and $70. And depending on what time I land, I could get here and try to get an Uber, and it could be damn near $80. So that alone, that ain't even the plane ticket, because I really was gonna see if my mama had some more than points. Okay, like, you got some more than points. But then as I was thinking about it, I'm like, okay, now I still have to get to the airport because I would be just going for the weekend, and my husband works on Friday. He works on Thursdays. 9 times out of 10, the best flight, like the most affordable flight, is going to be outside of the window where he could take me to the airport, because that's just how it is every single time. So yeah, that's what was going on. Then me and my husband got into it last week, this past week. And I just really wasn't feeling it. I did not want to pick up the camera. I did not want to talk to nobody. I literally went a good 2, almost 3 days without talking to anybody at all. Like, it was like that. Okay. So that's the kind of week I had. So I was on the couch, and now me and that couch, we like besties. And I already liked it. I love that couch, actually. But like, we were besties this week, and I just cannot wait to get back in there and snuggle on down with my glass. But I did need to give y'all the recap. I realized I didn't tell y'all why I was gone for a week. But that's okay. That's all right. We're good. Our mood is back together. And
Are you serious?
to be honest, I'm excited to be recording again. I got my YouTube on already. So I'm going to just go ahead and do these dishes, y'all. Look at this. I'm going to lift it up. Look at that. Ooh. So yeah, take care of this real quick, and then we're going to chill out. And just like that, we finished. This is always such a terrible angle. Like, it's so yellow. Cheers to getting our chores done. Bye. Get back to that. However, I don't think I have to lean on it so much. So like the point is I need to find a healthy balance there so that I can get back to feeling like my makeup application is on point, because while this looks cute on the camera, and it look all right in person too, it just feels like I'm missing something. I just gotta figure out what it is. It's 8:48 p.m. and my stuff is still syncing. So I'm gonna just edit the footage I have, work on that, and that'll be the rest of my night. Hey guys, welcome back. It is Monday, and today I am, hold on, this is foggy. That's better. I'm waiting for this person to walk away. So I'm here at Border Control, or what is it called? Border Protection, Customs and Border Protection, because I had my global entry interview today. So that was cool. I was able to do that, knock that out the park. He gave me positive feedback, so I'm expecting to be approved, which is great. And right now I'm just waiting for my Uber or my Lyft to get back home. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's bright as heck out here, and I do have shades, but I just wanted to like not have them on for the introduction of this video. But yeah, pretty excited. I really want to go to Amsterdam. Like, that's one of the places I want to go, and I was kind of making that a secret goal of mine for this year. So fingers crossed. Anyway, let me figure out where my Lyft is, because I don't want him to leave me. It said he was about to be here in a minute, so let me check. Be right back. I am back home. I've been home for a little bit now. Yeah, almost 2 hours. And I was just on FaceTime with my mom. We were discussing whether or not we was going to hit the Cowboy Carter Vegas tour. Not tour, but tour stop. We still are undecided, but I got my Beehive email this morning with my code so that I can go up in there. So, I don't know. Still trying to decide if that's what I want to do. There we go. That's better, because I'm short. And then we just started catching up and talking. Guess what? By the time I got home, I got an email from, what is it? Border Protection, Customs and Border Protection, or whatever it is. Your girl's been approved. So Yep, got my global entry. And if you don't know, if you apply for global entry, you automatically get TSA pre-check as well. Like you're automatically enrolled in that. So if you want TSA pre-check and you want global entry, just apply for global entry. You don't need to apply for both. Honestly, I thought, because like all of the different steps, it tells you where you are in the process. And when it was time for me to schedule my interview, it was called conditional approval because it was pending your interview. So I didn't have a traveler number yet. I don't have no card or nothing like that. I'm saying all that to say I got access to that information before I even made it back in the house, okay? It is 3:17 and I'm just now realizing that I haven't eaten anything. All I've had today is water. And I'm just now starting to kind of like really feel hungry. Like right this second is when it's like, oh, I could eat. I could go for something to eat right now. So I need to figure out what that's gonna be. Yeah. Honestly, y'all, it's really ridiculous how long I could go without eating. Like, I've been up since... Well, actually, I've been awake since like 9 something. And I just kind of laid in the bed waiting for the alarm clock to go off. And then I watched a little bit of YouTube or whatever. But, yeah, I just laid there until about 10:15. That's when I finally got out the bed and started brushing my teeth and doing all the stuff. But I've been up since 9 a.m. and I'm just now starting to kind of like feel hungry. Might be something wrong with me. Is that not good? Because it ain't affecting this gut. Like, y'all still be saying, like, come on, we seen my belly. Like, why are you there? What are you holding on to? Oh, I just thought about it. So, you guys, the townhouse that I was telling y'all about that's across the way from me, that I said looks like the landlord is cleaning it out and preparing it, I found the listing online. It's not available yet, but I found the listing online and I was able to see what it looked like on the inside. And I have to say, our townhouse is better. Even though they have the balcony, I thought they had 2 balconies because it's one on the front and one on the back. But what I realized is the one on the back is actually their neighbors. So it's making me wonder if the neighbors are actually leaving too. So I'm about to look that one up as well because I want to see theirs. But come to find out, y'all, the one that I was telling y'all about, though, it is a 2-bedroom, 3-bath. We have a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath, okay? So, yeah, ours is better. Ours is better. They have the tandem parking. We have the side-by-side parking. The only thing that they got that we don't have is the balcony. And I guess having a balcony makes you lose a room. I don't know. Now, the way the stairs looked, I thought that was an interesting design, but they also have carpet on their stairs. We have no carpet in this house. So, yeah, we have the bigger unit. That's crazy. Now I understand why my hating ass neighbor is a hater, because he's an older Hispanic man and we're 2 young black looking people, right? Because he just assumed we young as hell. And we're in a bigger unit than him. He knew that, but I didn't know that. And that's why he was hating. It all makes sense now. It really truly does. Weirdos. But yeah, that's the update. I was shocked. I was shocked that it was only a 2-bedroom. Oh, and then I was looking on, I think Zillow or something like that, to check the neighborhood. And there was a listing in the neighborhood for like $1,100. And I was like, what? So I clicked on it and it was showing the unit, which was a nice unit. And it basically looked like ours. It was the same layout as ours. So they're a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath as well. But they were looking for a roommate. I was like, oh my God. I didn't know people were doing that in this neighborhood anyway. So, yeah. I honestly thought it was just like a bunch of families in the neighborhood. I didn't know people were like renting out rooms. I had no idea. Anyway, I hope they find their housemate because they put the rent at $1,100. That's, I mean, considering this is LA, that's not bad. Y'all, it's 4:41. I still haven't eaten, and the way I am growling out right now, I'm so hungry. The reason why I haven't eaten is because my husband said that he was gonna pick up Chipotle for me, so I placed an order with him. That was over an hour ago, but he was still stopping at a couple of other places, so he's at his last stop now, and I'm just trying not to think about it. Anyway, in the meantime, we got a puppy. I think I am gonna have to put a little something on my stomach though, because I'm starting to feel sick, actually. So one thing that still keeps happening to me is that every time I turn on this here YouTube to enjoy some content, somebody somewhere got to be talking about their DJI camera, and they gotta be using their cute little microphones, and it's frustrating and annoying because that's supposed to be me too. You know what I'm saying? I digress. Anyway, I decided, since I don't have the camera and I'm not able to upgrade my camera quality right now, I can at least upgrade the sound. So I bought this microphone. It's 2 lavalier wireless microphones. And if you didn't know, that's how you say it, lavalier. Trust me, I was a comp major. And I'll open that in a second. And then the other thing I got, I just only got 2 things, was a new nail polish color to add to the collection because summertime is on its way. And I do like this brand as well. I just call it Maychow. I guess that's how you say it. I have it's like I think it's called dark cherry. A dark cherry color polish from this same brand. So I already know what the quality is giving, but this one is neon, you can't see that, neon yellow. Because I saw an old set from when I first moved into here 2 years ago, and I had this bright yellow. Ah! Girl, you can't tell me nothing. My mom's calling me. I was unboxing and recording. No, it's fine. Let's open up the mic. All right, so it comes in this little case. It's the case, and it got a little loop-de-loop or whatever. Okay. Oop, all right. Okay, so the reason why I picked this one is because the receivers, they give you 2 or 3 different receiver connections. And I love that because I have an iPhone 12, I think. Yeah, because I still got the Lightning. But eventually when I upgrade, I want to still be able to use the mic. So that's why I got this one. Because it actually comes where you can get just one connection and it's a little less. But I had to opt for the multi-connection situation because, yeah. And if I use it on my iPad, I got to use the USB-C versus the Lightning cord connection. And it looks like it's a USB in here. I think this might be for charging. Yeah, I think this might be a charging cable. Oh. And then, oh, you got the little windscreen puffers. Okay. And they have not been opened, so that's a good sign. Because y'all know how I've been feeling about Amazon making me feel like I be getting used stuff. But this is what the little puffer looks like. Ooh, nice. It feels good. Ooh, And this is what it looked like on the bottom. I haven't shown you the mic yet. Okay. Got a little warning label. The top part where the microphone is has a little lever on the side. This is, oh, it's not a warning label. It's a warranty code. All right, so it looks like it has a link icon, then a waveform icon, an equalizer icon, and a mute. I don't know if that's focusing enough for you to see. Yeah, I tried, y'all. And then on the back, it has a little clip, because I would like to clip it out of the way, you know what I mean? Like, I really don't want it like super seen. You know what I'm saying? Does that even make sense to say? Like, I would put it right in there so you couldn't see it. And I picked this one because I watched somebody put it on the inside of their jacket and it didn't pick up the sound. And then you can have the little fuzz ball here to help cancel out even more noise. So we're gonna test this later. I definitely think I need to wait until after I eat though, because I'm hungry. So once I do that, we're gonna circle back and we're gonna test this thing out. You're supposed to be able to like talk on it for up to a certain amount of feet without like being by your phone or whatever. We're gonna test all that out. So stay tuned. It's about to get lit. It looks like I can leave the little fuzz ball on. That's cool. Okay. Not mad at that. Okay. I am fed and I am happy. Okay. As you can see, and hopefully as you can hear, my microphone is on. And so it says when the light is stagnant or still, that means it's connected to the receiver that's connected onto my phone. So that's cool. I thought I was gonna have to actually like go to the Bluetooth settings to connect with it, but that's not how it works. So I love that. I love I can just pop this in, turn it on, and it's ready to go. Oh, hold on, y'all. That was weird. My phone was acting like it was about to close out. It's never done that while I was recording before. Anyway, so let's now put the little Puffy on there. Aw, Puff. It's looking bad for that dude. That was so random. Anyway. So now you hear me talking right now or whatever, and I kind of low-key tapped the outside of the microphone, and hopefully that didn't jack anything up. Why is it my phone keep on trying to go to sleep? I don't know what that's about. Anyway, so I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna clip it on. Okay. How are we looking now? Like, if I move, is it like a lot? Is it noisy? What's a given? Right now, this camera is giving me the blues. Let's check and see what's going on. Okay, I had to see. I'm gonna bring it up here. I had to turn the light on to kind of brighten up the scene because it was looking crazy. So far, I don't know if I hear a difference. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if I hear a difference. So we're gonna do a test right now. The microphone is on, okay? And as you can see, I'm holding it like right up to my face like a normal microphone, even though that is not the point of a lavalier mic. The point of a lavalier mic is to be hands-free. But this is what we sound like right now. And now I'm gonna turn it off I think anyway. Oh, wait a minute. What did that do? Hold on. Okay, so I moved the little lever on the side. I pushed it down. It was in an up position. And this next light came on. See, maybe I have to play with the settings. Let's see what it sounds like now. Hold on. I gotta check this. Okay, we're back. I checked. I have to be honest. Still, I'm not hearing a difference. But maybe I'm tripping. So y'all let me know if I'm tripping. This is with the microphone on and with the lever pushed down. So the second indicator light is on, which I don't know what that's for. But that's what we sound. This is what we sound like right now. Okay. Now let me turn this off. And this is where I learned that if you leave the transmitter plugged in, you won't get any sound. So that's why you can't hear me. This is a voiceover, by the way.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very fly. Oh my, it's a little bit scary. Boys wanna marry, looking at my daddy. Pretty as a picture, sweeter than a swisher. Mad 'cause I'm cuter than the I don't gotta talk about it, baby. I see it, but I'll be happy to do it. My name is Carrie. I'm so very fly. Oh my, it's a little bit scary. Boys wanna marry, looking at my daddy. Hey, it's a clever. I'm savvy, pretty as a picture, sweeter than a swisher. Mad 'cause I'm cuter than the girl that I picture. Talk about me 'cause I know that I'm pretty, and if you know it too, then sing it with me. But all the bad model girls, they love the date. You need to check my swag, get up to date. Check my swag, get up to date. Cause when we put our razor later, I'm so laser, I'm so major, I'm so flavor, baby, I should have a clock on. Why you get your pretty girl rock on? For all my girls from Atlanta, I be Stockholm. And they looking like, what the hell you got homes? What you mean, baby girl? I got homes, different cribs, new whips, and I'm feeling fly like a G6 fly. My swag hit on ladies unknowingly. Pleased to meet you. It's a pleasure knowing you. Back when I was pro, I used to pull up with my poetry.
Hey y'all. So, did my little cute and quick workout, and today I was focusing on just trying not to stop in the middle of a workout. So those DV method workouts, man, my legs be burning, my butt be burning. Like, anyway, I did a lot better today than I did the last time y'all saw me, because last time I could barely get through a 3.5 minute workout. Okay, this time I did like a good 5.5 on that full body thing, but then I realized I don't have any dumbbells or any weighted things, so I can't do the other half of the workout. So I just said forget that. I really just wanted to get something in today, just get my body moving so I can put it on my things that I got done today list, you know what I'm saying? So that was very important to me, to at least move my body a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I also had on that waist trainer, you know, the one that went viral, like probably like in 2020, 2021, that one where you wrap around your body. I had that on, and I haven't worn that in years. I even did a video on it on this channel, so if you want to take a look at that video, go ahead. It's an old video. It was back when we were still living at John's grandmother's house, so that's how old that is. So I was wearing that, and it was extremely tight, but I could breathe. But that was a concern of mine. I'm like, I don't know how long I'm gonna last with this thing wrapped on me. It did kind of hurt a little bit, and while I was adjusting it, because the first time I put it on, I think I had it up too high. The way it was positioned, like where the top of my butt is, it was not conducive to me being able to do the squats because it was rolling up. So I had to redo it. And while I was redoing it, I broke my nail, which is crazy because I just fixed my nails today. I don't know if y'all remember, but I mentioned that I wanted to cut my nails down because extra long nails are cute, but baby, I can't do nothing with them. So I cut them down to, they're probably like considered long length at this point. So these are still kind of long, but anyway, my middle fingernail came off when I was adjusting that. So that's annoying. So I'm gonna have to reapply this nail and redo it, which isn't gonna be a big deal. Anyway, the point is, we were talking about the wrap. Come on, stay focused, sis. Yeah, it still was, it was taking the wind out of me. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I still was like, whew, it's a little hard to breathe. And towards the end of it, I started to feel kind of nauseous. So that's why I had to leave. That's why I left like I did. Cause like, ooh, it started getting bad. Now I was like, I gotta take this thing off. So that's why I was on the flow when I got back in, okay? So yeah, I had to take that thing off, honey. And as soon as I took it off, I was not feeling nauseous anymore. So increments. I gotta do things in increments. I normally have a bad habit, especially when it comes to working out, to try to go too hard on the first couple of days, and then that just puts me out of commission and I never end up getting into a routine. So right now I'm just trying to focus on doing a little bit every day, and then we just increase those increments as we go, as we start to see results, as we start to get better, as we start to build stamina, all of that. So that's the goal there. Next up, I'm about to wash my hands so that I can go ahead and season these steaks. I am having ribeye steaks tonight with mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese. I want to season the steaks first so that while I'm in the shower, it can kind of sit on the steak, and then it can also come down to room temp. I might even wait even longer because I still think it might be kind of cold. Because when I went outside, well, before I went outside, I had to separate them, and in between the steaks, it was still frozen. So I put it on my fast defrosting rack that my dad got me, and just put the frozen side down on there. The other parts of the steak was defrosted, but just that part was. So that means to me it's still probably very cold. So yeah, I'm gonna season it, let it come down to room temp, and then we're gonna cook. The lucky thing is the mashed potatoes and the macaroni and cheese is already cooked. All I gotta do is heat those things up. The only thing I really have to cook is the steak, and I'm probably just gonna sear it on both sides and then stick it in the oven. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I don't know why it looks so foggy over there. Disregard it, child. My face is shinier than a mug, but it's because I washed it and it's nice and clean now. We are out of the shower, and now I'm gonna let this preheat. While that's preheating, I'm gonna take a cool little 10 minutes to fix this nail. Oh, my nose is cold. Then we're gonna cook. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, because I'm sorry, I'm putting socks on. My Bucky's socks at that. But because I've never done the sear and bake method on my steak, I had to look it up. And it said to preheat the oven to 425, and then I'm supposed to sear it on one side for 2.5 minutes, then 2 minutes on the other side, and then we put it in the oven for 8 to 15 minutes, depending on how you want your steak finished, like how you want it well, medium, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, enough yapping. BRB. Shout out to the Tacos team for sending these over. Acne Studios biker jacket, just to give it Okay, so my mac and cheese is in, my steak is in the oven, and my mashed potatoes are in the microwave. I checked the directions again just to double check after I put my steak in, and it was actually 8 to 10 minutes. So I'm probably gonna stop it at I might actually stop it at the 8-minute mark because it does have to rest, so it'll still be cooking. So I think I'm gonna stop it at 8. It's Wednesday, and we don't have anything planned for today but to wash our hair. I have like some edge control and stuff like that on my edges, and normally that would prompt me just to wash my leave out and then wash everything else at a different time or just not at all. However, I don't know. My hair, I don't think I washed my hair in I think it's been like 2 weeks since I washed the whole thing. So, I mean, it's not stiff, but I also feel like to get this back, to get my kitchen real good, I just need to wash everything. So, yeah, and my scalp on the inside is kind of itchy. So, that's what we're doing today. However, let me tell you something that I am super proud of. Last night, my husband informed me that he wanted shrimp scampi for dinner today. And I love that because ordinarily, when I ask for his input when it comes to dinner and stuff like that, I don't get no help, okay? He don't be having no suggestions. So for him to say that, I'm so proud of him. And I'm so happy for me. Because finally, a little input. I'll at least put the link to the recipe that I used. That's exactly what I'll do. So always check my descriptions because that's where I put links and other information that you might be interested in. So you don't have to go searching up stuff for yourself. Unless you just like doing that. Which I totally understand because sometimes I just want to do my own search too. So I get it. But if you want to start somewhere, start in the description box. You'll see my links for my Amazon storefront. You'll see any recipes that I'm referencing. You'll see links to other playlists of videos for different topics that might be of interest to you. And yeah. Oh, and then of course you'll see all my social media information if you want to follow me elsewhere. That's my little spiel on my description box. And also, you guys, check to see if you are subscribed, because if you think you're subscribed to me and I disappear from your recommendations and you're like, what was that girl's name? I can't find her. Is she okay? 9 times out of 10, I am okay. You just might not be subscribed to me. And it's going to take your algorithm a little bit longer to re-recommend me to you. That happens sometimes. I don't know what that's about. So just check to see if you're subscribed, especially if that's something that you want to do, is subscribe to your girl. And trust me, I understand, because I've done that with some of my most favorite creators on YouTube, where I've been watching them for years and just knew I was subscribed. I'd be talking to people like, yeah, I've been subscribed to her for like 2 years. And then I go and look and they'd be like, you're not subscribed? I'm like, oh my God. This whole time I thought I was subscribed. So don't be afraid to comment or ask questions about anything that you see me do in these videos or any products that you see me use, because one thing I love to do is to try new stuff, okay? So if you have follow-up questions, Drop it in the comments below. I look insane and I'm tired of looking insane. So let me wash my hair and we'll reconvene. Wait till y'all see my office. I don't think I'm going to put these straight ones in after I take this set out. So I'm thinking maybe another month with these in. In the meantime, in between time though, I am planning on getting the curly micro links so that I can wear that for the whole summer. That's gonna be the plan. So we're gonna go curly in about a month or two. Because by then, here in good old LA, it should be consistently getting hot and kind of like staying hot. So I'm not really trying to battle the humidity and all of that with my straight hair. Like, it do okay. Like, it does pretty good. I'll say it has been doing pretty good ever since I did that smoothing treatment. And you know, basically heat training it and putting heat on it more consistently. I'm just trying to make sure my hair is detangled. I want to braid this. Okay, that's a little bit better, girl. It was looking crazy up in here. I look a little less crazy. I'm thinking I'm gonna blow dry my hair flat. Get it together. I'm thinking I'm gonna blow dry my hair, flat iron it, and then I think I might want to do some little curly curls. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And if I like the curls, then I can just maintain them with that heatless curl soft roll thing that I got, and that'll keep the curls intact pretty much until I flat iron it. I'm not sure if I have this in my Amazon storefront. I did get it from Amazon. However, I will say this. I have had it for well over a year. And what I do like the shape of it, because I feel like I can control the situation better. But after a while, these little heads get weak, like they don't stay connected on. So while I'm blow drying my hair, if I go through a rough spot, this joint be acting like it's gonna come off, and I don't like that. I need some lip gloss. Hold on. Topicals to the rescue. I freaking love this. It don't say that it's lip gloss, but it acts like a lip gloss. But it also acts like a lip balm. But it also looked like a lip gloss. You know what I'm saying? Because it's glossy than a mug. And to me, I used to be an avid hair store lip gloss girly because nobody was beating them cheap lip glosses, them $1.99 ones. Especially that 24K joint. I like the 24K joint. I just don't like the glitter that's in there because sometimes I swear I can feel it and I feel like it'd be scratching up my lips. But it just seemed like for a long time nobody was seeing that. And girl, Topical said, hold my purse, honey. this is the hair blown out. Which, cute, right? Still giving. It's still straight enough. Like, I low-key could just do whatever I want from here. But also, it's really thick, and that makes me hot. So, we're flat ironing. Okay. Now I just need to holler at these edges, girl. Anyway. I know I said I was gonna do some little curly curls in this hair, but that's not happening today. I do not feel like it. I still gotta cook. Still gotta edit. Like, I have tonight and all of tomorrow to get this edit done so this video can go up on Friday. So, if you want any of the details of any of the items that I used today, from the hair to the hair products, please be sure to check my Amazon storefront. The link is the very first link in my description box, and oftentimes I pop up a QR code. Check that. And again, it's a hodgepodge of things in there. It is not categorized. Like, I literally take you to the actual TNT Made Me Buy It list, and that is all of the stuff that I mentioned on my YouTube channel. I do have other categories that are organized and broken down, and those things are just stuff I like, and I put it on my Amazon storefront, so feel free to look through those things as well. But if you're ever looking for YouTube stuff, check the TNT Made Me Buy It list on my Amazon storefront. Okay? And if you have any questions about any of the things that I've used, what my experience is like, or if you have a specific question about something that I've used or purchased, go ahead and put it in the comments down below. Or if you just want to say hi, drop down in the comments. Other than that, you guys, I will see you all in the next video and in the next vlog. Love y'all. Good night.